right, guys. So it's great to be here in Beirut. It's my first time in Lebanon. Having a good time. Great food, great atmosphere, great taxi drivers, by the way. Okay, we don't get that kind of speed in Tokyo. So, all right. So I'll be talking about this. So how brands utilize tech and creative for customers of tomorrow. Okay, so this is me, big smile, Japanese American. I'm not your typical Japanese person. I speak English, okay? All right. And I have this American attitude, so if you don't like me, just go home. All right, so I have two hats. I work for Dentsu headquarters, which is Japan's largest agency. So anybody who's interested, come around to the booth at 3:30. We'll read your emotions and we'll tell you what you're thinking. Okay. There we go. All right, so Paul was talking about this, yes. So my normal life is on a plane. I travel about 160 days per year, and I connect with the regional offices. I have one really good friend from the regional office here today, sitting right in front of me, who's giving me pressure. Okay, so we're going to work together to maybe bring the brainwave technology here to Beirut, maybe, all right? Okay, so what Dentsu is doing in tech and innovation. So why does tech and innovation matter? Does anybody have an answer to that? All right, you guys are shy. Okay, give you the answer to that. Okay, so I'm just going to move on with my presentation. Okay, right. Because it makes storytelling all the more interesting, right? Okay, so everybody talks about big data, right? So what the hell is big data? So at Dentsu, what we do is we help clients understand how to utilize this data. For example, you're looking at the center of Tokyo now. Who's been to Tokyo before? Come on, guys, travel more, travel, right? Okay, so you're seeing the center of Tokyo, you're seeing GPS readings and live activity, okay? So you see the lights flowing inwards, and you'll see the verticals. The verticals are representing a population in a given place at a given time. So this is what you're seeing, okay? But data, you can be scared with data, but there's a lot of creative work that you could do with data, okay? For example, who follows Formula One racing? Okay, who knows about our hero who's already deceased, but Ayrton Senna back in the day? All right. So we did this with Honda back in the day. It's called A Sound of Honda. And Honda was the car that he was driving at that time. Honda has this car navigation system called the Internavi, and they wanted to promote how data savvy it was, and they did this. They basically went to the sounds of the Formula One car that Ayrton Senna was driving back in the day. We made it into digital data, and we recreated his fastest lap in light and sound. So the black pylons you see, those are stereo systems which are placed every 15 meters. So this is a really cool way to use data. Heartwarming, it strikes emotion, and this is what we do. Okay. Another thing that we were doing with Honda for Internavi when we had the big tsunami and the nuclear disaster in March in 2011 was when Honda came to us and said, how can we utilize all the data, location data that is taken by the Internavi car navigation system? How can we put it to good use? What we did was we took the readings from all Honda cars to recreate a map of all roads that were passable. So what you'd see is data that is actually taken by cars, right, that are passing through roads that are passable. And as you well know, when you have a natural disaster, the government doesn't know what they don't know, and it's hard for them to come in and rebuild infrastructure, right? Like Honda could utilize that technology, right, to recreate a passable map so that this could be passed on to any other car company, make it available on the web, so that people can say, I'm going to go up there. All right. So what we do is we help companies, for example, get areas of pockets. For example, if you're in the real estate agency, right, you do surveys about, this road in this road or this has how many people passing through, at a given time. What you're seeing actually is the visualization of Tokyo Marathon, which was done 3 years ago. So we take the GPS readings from smartphones and we place them on a map. For example, if we kind of take these, if we take this kind of technology, we could help, for example, companies such as Starbucks, right, figure out where they should put their next, store up, because we could basically take all this information and say, well, this back street that was made a year ago. So this is the beauty of data. Okay, did you know that our company, Dentsu, is the only agency that has launched a robot into space? Okay, we did that 3 years ago. We worked together with Toyota, and we basically launched this robot, an artificial intelligent robot called Kirobo. Him. So robots are really cool, but it has to have meaning. It has to have a business model. Why the hell are you doing robots, right? So what we did recently was pretty funny. Did an impersonation or built an android that represented one of Japan's famous entertainers, right? And yeah, we did something silly. I'll just show you the video.
Matsuko Deluxe. She, or rather he, is a famous Japanese celebrity known for his unique appearance, humor, and quick wit. His management team contacted us, asking us to come up with a unique promotion that would further increase his popularity. So we decided to surprise the world with 2 Matsukos by creating an android Matsuko Deluxe. Matsukodoid, with help from Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro, a world-renowned authority on android technology. We created an android that looked exactly like Matsuko, and we also produced the world's first android-hosted TV program.
Oh, そんなびっくりした？よかったね、びっくりしたって。
ちょっと安心したわ。愛情もっとかけてよ。
私こんな気持ち悪い？あなたこんなんよ。こんなに自分を客観視できることってないじゃない。
これでね、多分マツコさん病気になっても大丈夫ですよ。
代わりに私が行くから大丈夫よ。
Response was incredible. After the TV program had been aired, both Matsuko and the android were bombarded with requests for an appearance. Thanks to Matsuko-roid, people realized a new side of Matsuko, and his popularity rapidly increased. Cutting-edge technology helped raise a celebrity's popularity, generating twice as many business opportunities and twice as many appearance requests.
ありがとう。
Arigato. Wait, I'm not finished yet. All right. I still have 10 minutes. Come on. All right. But the thing is, right, don't think about innovation being tech, right? The real innovation is not Android and putting on a TV show. The real innovative thinking that went into it is that we're actually doing talent management for an Android. So this entertainer gets double his salary now. Okay? That's innovative thinking. All right. All right, now we're going to talk about what we're doing behind this stage, okay? All right, so we have a proprietary technology like interest, drowsiness, concentration, stress. Hey, Keith. All right, and we could build stuff like this. For example, this is called the Neuro Cam. It looks into your like and interest level. It quantifies it from 0 to 100. Whenever the like interest level exceeds 60, it automatically takes videos of whatever you're looking at. Looking into people's emotions it used to be sacred, right? But the thing is, reaching into people's subconscious tells you a lot about that person. For example, if you do focus group interviews, you know how people are unreliable. They'll say yes when they mean no. They'll say no when they mean yes. They'll say I like it when they don't like it. You know, people are messed up, totally unreliable. But if you have a simple device such as what we're showing off, you'll be able to tap into the subconscious of people and understand more about their behavior.
Miko. Music inspiration from your subconsciousness. Miko frees the user from having to select songs and artists and allows users to encounter new music just by wearing the device. The Miko system is made up of two parts: the Miko Headphone and the Miko app for iPhone. The Miko Headphone detects brain waves through the sensor on your forehead. The Miko app then automatically analyzes the user's condition of the brain and searches for music that best matches from the Miko database and plays the selection that fits the user's mood. The mood is shown on the indicator of the Miko Headphone. When the user is focused, when user is drowsy and stressed. Miko provides a new experience which we call music serendipity by detecting the user's subconsciousness through their brainwaves. Miko by NeuroWare.
I always have a problem. We just got Spotify about a month ago in Japan, whereas the rest of the universe had Spotify. Okay? But if I had such a system that was plugged into Spotify, boy, I would be buying MP3s one after another. Okay. When looking into a business context, how are we helping clients understand more about consumer behavior? Watch this.
A Japanese professor has come up with a new technology she claims can read minds. She says the brainwave analysis system.
Workers at a major restaurant chain are testing a menu item that is being developed. This device measures brainwaves from the frontal lobes of people who try the product and their interest, concentration, stress, and sleepiness. The new menu item is a cheese souffle topped with kiwi, orange, and other fruit.
Please open your eyes.
When she sees the souffle, the like and interest feelings surge on the graph. This proves the dessert is visually appealing.
Now please try it.
After the first bite, the like level goes up to 60. That shows she likes how the dessert tastes. After another bite, the like level reaches 80. She really enjoys the taste of the souffle. It scores high in terms of both looks and taste. But there's an unexpected problem. When she tries to scoop up the fruit, the stress level soars to 90.
I didn't know where to put the spoon. I felt it was a little difficult to eat.
It's a Japanese-specific problem.
It turned out it was difficult to scoop up the fruit with a small spoon. So people at the restaurant chain are thinking of serving the souffle with a fork instead.
Okay, a lot of you were laughing, but if you were a company owner, at a restaurant serving this kind of food, right? But if you address these pain points before this thing goes live in public and goes commercial, right? You'll be saving a lot of money. So this is a funny story, but then again, it's the most simple example that I could bring to the table to show you how emotion reading can actually be fun. All right. I'm actually going to skip this because I don't have a lot of time, all right? Oh, really? Okay. I have 2 videos. How can we utilize emotion reading for apparel brands? So this is what we did in Australia together with one of our brand agencies called Isobar, okay? It's pretty cool. Watch this. All right, so one last video. I see Paul looking at me. All right. All right, so my last video will be about how we can help society be a better place, okay? So this is something that we did at a nursing home. I have a 97-year-old grandma who just fell over, broke a hip bone, and she's now in a nursing home. Now she's having a hard time communicating with me and her family. She's not the only one. You go to nursing homes, there are elderlies who have Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer, they have physical challenges. How is it that we could utilize emotion analyzing technology to help, for example, the caregivers understand more about these on a daily basis, okay? Sorry, the English is at the bottom, and I'll show you this final video.
よく上がるのはもう虐待。
職員から虐待を受けているとして家族がそのよう
要は虐待なんていうのは見えないところで起こり得てる。これは何なのかっていうと、いつも対面する年寄りたちの気持ちがわからないとかですね。
こっちがこう良かれと思ってやったようなことも相手にとってはあんまり良くなかったとか、そういうのが早く知れたらいいのを言われてましたね。ピアコミュニケーターはですね、誰でもいつでもどこでも簡単に人の感情が取りたいと思っていて、脳の信号、脳波っていうんですけれども、これを使って17年間のデータをもとにストレス、集計、興味を示すようなアプリケーションになっております。誰の手？誰の手？すごい。これで泣くんだよ。みんなあなた待ってる。あ、ですか。ずっとこれこう聞きたかったというか知りたかった。よかったです。もう本当よかったです。 がどんな気持ちでされてるかっていうのを例えば見えるとなると介護してる側もすごく嬉しいじゃないですか。あと何で痛いのか何で辛いのかっていうところが分かれば新たな、治療の方法とかも見つかるのかな。
There's a lot of companies who are actually scared of utilizing innovation technology to push something that's really beneficial to customers, right? So, Sir Richard Branson is the person that wrote a book, Losing My Virginity, and it was actually the book that actually I told myself I should start my own company. And I did it for 7 years. But he said, you don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn to by doing and by falling over. Take the chance with technology, experiment with innovation, be the first, be bold, and just get the excitement out and be big.